Everyone, welcome to our Learning from Home tip of the day. We are at tip number 20 today, and I will be sharing some ideas on how you can help your child to build their accuracy when they are reading. So what I mean by that is how you can support your child's ability to decode unfamiliar words. And this is a strategy you can help your child do during reading time, as opposed to tip number 15, in which I shared a strategy called picture walk, where you would use prior to reading the text. So why is reading accuracy important? Well, it helps your child to read a text with very few or no mistakes. And when they're able to do that, this then helps them improve their fluency. So if they're able to draw on strategies easily to help them decode unfamiliar words, then they are able to maintain a steady rate of reading and also to read in a phrased and fluent manner. This then also helps them to understand the full meaning of the text and comprehend what they are reading, which is the main purpose of reading. Another reason why reading accuracy is so important is that it helps the child to correctly pronounce words, and this then allows them to connect these new words to their existing oral vocabulary. So how can you help your child improve their reading accuracy? I like to use some animal friends, which I'll be sharing today. I've got 6 friends to share. And I like to introduce them one at a time. So depending on your child's reading level and also what strategies they know already, you would then choose the next best strategy. So I usually like to start with eagle eye. So the eagle eye reminds us to look at the picture for a clue to help with the word. Now this goes along with our picture walk from tip number 15. And it reminds us that the pictures in the book can give away lots of clues to help you decode new and unfamiliar words. So always reminding your child to look at the picture before they start reading the text when they turn to a new page. So eagle eye usually is used with the other animal strategies. So the next strategy is lips the fish. And this is for early readers where we like them to get their lips ready and say the first few sounds, even if it's just the first letter. So for example, if they get to a tricky word such as surprise, they can at least start to make the first sounds that they see. So it might just be that S sound for the S, or they might be able to go as far as that S sound for surprise. Okay, so at least they're beginning to make the first letter sound. And I'd like to use this with the eagle eye so that they can have extra clues using the pictures as well as the letter sounds. The next step up from lips the fish is the stretchy snake. Okay, so when your child is able to identify more phonemes, then they can use stretchy snake. So they will look at the letters in the word and stretch the sounds out slowly, and then go back and say the sounds all together. So for example, if it was a simple word such as cat, they're able to stretch lips the fish. Fish would be used for kids at the level where they can just make the k sound of the C. Once they are beyond that, then they can use stretchy snake to sound out all the individual sounds and then stick them together. For example, the word cat, they would go k, at, t, and then stretch it, stick them together and go cat, cat, cat. Okay, and repeat it a few times until they can recognize the word. So moving on to our next friend is chunky monkey. So here students are able to recognize chunks of sounds, so blends, digraphs. Okay, so they can look for even little words that they know, or word endings and word chunks that they know rather than just individual sounds. So for example, the word into, they might recognize the word in and to and be able to stick them together to make into. Okay, or they might recognize this in the word stop. They might remember the sound ST makes, the letters ST make the st sound, so they can say step and then put it with the op. Okay, step up and put it together to make stop. So they're looking for chunks in words. The next friend is our flippy dolphin. So flippy dolphin tells you to try the short vowel sound, okay, and then flip it and try the long vowel sound. So the vowels can make a short sound or a long sound. So for example, in the word cake, the letter A, okay, cake, A, it makes the A sound as opposed to the at sound in cat, okay? So if your child is reading the short vowel sound and it doesn't sound right, then you tell them to flip it to the long vowel sound and vice versa. Okay, and our last friend here is Skippy Frog. And Skippy Frog tells you to skip the word and read to the end of the sentence and then hop back and read it again. So sometimes children can get really caught up in one word and we don't want them to get too stuck, but we want them to then skip the word and continue reading and also use the picture clues, and they may be able to use the rest of the sentence to help them fill in that gap. Okay, that's where they would hop back and read it again. So hopefully these tips are handy to help your child decode new and unfamiliar words when they are reading. And once again, remember to only remind your child of 1 or 2 strategies during the reading process, and to praise them whenever you see them using that strategy. For a copy of these animal reading strategy cards, you can click on the link on the last slide. And as always, please leave any comments or questions below, and we would love for you to share in your experiences with your child and your family so that we can all continue to learn from each other. Have a great week. Bye for now.